Our next guest is an Academy Award winner and four-time Golden Globe-winning actor whose iconic films have inspired moviegoers for decades. He is here today to tell us all about his latest role in Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, JL Family Ranch, The Wedding Gift. Please welcome back to our home somebody to know him is to love him, Mr. Jon Voight.
Welcome, John.
Welcome.
That's it. Thanks a lot. That's what I needed.
That's it. We're done.
That's it. It's that easy.
It's the
Our
truth.
interview.
Gosh, that's a lovely, loving introduction.
Jon, you are really a living legend. You are an icon, and we're going to get into all the JL family drama in just a moment. But I would be really remiss if I did not tell you something. When I went to NYU.
What could it be?
I went to NYU, and I took a class called History of Film. And my professor at that time made us study the movie that really catapulted your career into superstardom, which was Midnight Cowboy. And he, for half the semester, had us really dissect this movie and said, this film is the most perfect film ever made. And if you guys want to make movies, this is what you need to study.
Well, he's a very bright fellow.
And he also...
What's his name? What's his name?
Mr. Kalb, Professor Kalb.
Mr. Kalb, thank you for that.
I hope he's
You're
watching.
doing a great job.
Yeah, keep it up.
And he
That's great. Thank you.
He also alluded to the fact...
I agree with you, by the way.
...that perhaps Dustin Hoffman was one of the reasons that you got the role in that movie. Is that true?
Well, here's the setup. They came down to myself and another very good actor, and they were playing my my tape with his, you know, my screen test, and they asked Dusty to take a look at the screen test. So he looked at one, looked at the other, and they said, "Well, what do you think?" And Dustin said, "Well, when I look at Michael's screen test, I'm looking at me. When I'm looking at Jon Voight's screen test, I'm looking at Jon."
That's a great point. Yeah, you can't teach that aspect. You just draw eyes in. And let's talk about this great movie. He's talking about another great performance.
You know, personalities and, you know, actors that you can't, you know, look away from, that really have this quality, this extra quality. We have those in JL Ranch too. Yeah. JL Ranch, the people from JL Ranch 1, Terry Polo is back. Sure. Jimmy Kahn is back. Yeah. And my gal who plays my goddaughter. Yeah.
Skylar's back. And then Judson too this time.
And he's wonderful. So the love in this movie, the love story is beautifully told.
Well, speaking of love, you also have a love interest as well in Bo Derek, I might add.
As soon as they saw the first one, they said, Jon needs a love interest, because after all, this is Hallmark. You know what I mean? You know, they wanted me to participate in it as well.
We love love. We love love.
They love love here.
Well, since it is named after you.
Bo Derek.
And she's terrific. She's terrific, Bo. Now, Trevor Donovan is also in our movie.
Oh, great.
And he's great, Trevor, and very interesting guy. Now, we're all sitting at a table, and I noticed Trevor Donovan is over there, and he's going through his notes and stuff. And Bo walked in and sat down, seat next to Trevor. And we're all, so Trevor looks up, okay, and he looks over and he, oh, it's Bo Derek. What? He almost fell off his chair. And it said, and you know, and of course, Bo has the ability to do that to people just because she's such a beautiful gal.
Inside and out.
Yes, sir, she is. Yeah. And we all felt the same way.
Beautiful. Well, I'll tell you what, your character felt the same way as well, because we have a really adorable clip of your character, Jon, really just being completely enamored with whatever Claudia, who is her character in the movie, says. Take a look at this.
That man with the gun, what's that all about?
Oh, that's Tat Peterson. There's an old running feud between our families.
Like the Hatfields and McCoys?
Something like that.
Well, things didn't turn out so great for them.
No, it didn't. But you know, the sad part is, it's all based on lies and nothing true about it. Those lies have been passed down, caused a lot of ugliness.
So what's keeping the fires going?
Well, Tat Peterson's a tough nut to crack. I wish I could make it right. I don't want to pass it down to another generation. The lives we've been given, huh? And the people in them. It's a mystery.
All we can do is try to do the right thing every day. When we fail, we just have to pick ourselves up and try again.
Whoa. I like you.
I like you too.
You got me, Jon. Ooh. You got me. I mean, I'm telling you right now.
There was love there.
Not difficult to fall in love with Bo Derek. I mean, even, you know, as an actor, so well done there.
Yeah, that was great.
I want to talk to you about a family member of yours. You've got a younger brother who's already in the Songwriters Hall of Fame, wrote Wild Thing, Angel in the Morning, and many others. And then you've got an older brother who is a internationally recognized volcanologist. Debbie?
I mean, that's the thing. Someone who studies volcanoes.
Someone who studies volcanoes. And you just thought you were going on an everyday kind of a, you know, hike with him.
You know too much.
Turned in. Tell us what happened.
Now, my brother, Barry, you have to pass, it's almost like a rite of passage for everybody in our family with my brother Barry, because he'll take you out and he kind of stumbles around like a professor, you know. Oh, yeah, just take this, you have a sandwich and the thing, and we'll go up the hill, and you get there, and always there's danger lurking, and he stays out too late. And me, I avoided it because I knew him as a kid. He was dangerous to me. And so he said, you want to come learn to ski? No, Bar, I have a little difficulty with my schedule. I won't be able to make it. And I was, you know, and I pushed it off. And finally he said, I want to make a plaque for our father who passed away, and put it on a mountain and name the mountain after him.
Oh,
wonderful.
lovely.
Well, yes, of course, that's what I said.
Of course. It was a trick.
Little did I know that. So I went out to this mountain with him, and we were flown in by helicopter, and it was very high up, so every step was kind of an effort. And we put the plaque down, and everywhere, and he was up on a cliff that was 80 feet over the thing, and he would walk right up to the edge and look over and say, hey, come here. I said, when I grabbed him, pull him back, don't do that.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's the way it was the whole day.
Goodness.
And finally, at the end of the day, when the helicopter's supposed to show up, he says, you want something? I've got some food. I have a little sterno, and I said, no, I'm going to be back at the cabin. And he said, well, you know, the helicopter might not be able to get here. I mean, there are fires or something like that. It might be. I said, there are fires. And I knew he had done it to me. We were going to be on the mountain that night. And that was true. So he said, well, you better eat. I didn't eat. And then he said, now we better put up the tent because and it was cold as soon as the sun went down. And I said, no, you put up the tent. And I made him do everything. You know,
Listen, that is an experience that you won't soon forget.
No, I won't.
And I will say you're safer on set of JL
I'm so
Family
glad to
Ranch.
be here. You can't imagine how happy I am to be with you guys.
I bet, Jon. And we are so happy to have you. And we are so happy that JL Family Ranch, the second one, is out now. It is such a wonderful movie. You all make sure to watch JL Family Ranch, The Wedding Gift. It premieres Sunday, September 27th at 9.
You're going to like this movie. Can I say one more word?
Sure.
One more word. This movie's a Valentine. It'll make you feel better. It's perfect for right now. It'll make you feel better. Everybody's great in it, and it touches your heart and makes you laugh. It's great.
It's like you just described yourself. Make us feel better. It's a true story.
True.
We love you, Jon. 8 Central on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. Do not miss it. And you can get more information at hallmarkchannel.com. And, of course, connect with Jon on his social media page. You'll get lots of good stories like that one. We love you, Jon.